In a quiet forest just before sunrise, a storm came without warning. Winds howled, trees bent, and in a nest high above the ground, a baby bird was left all alone. His parents had flown off to find food, but they never returned. No one knows exactly what happened. All the little bird knew was that he was now truly alone. A sudden gust of wind shattered his branch. He tumbled from the tree, flapping tiny wings he didn't yet know how to use. And then he fell down into a wide, empty field. Scared, bruised, shivering, he cried out for help. But no one came. The next morning, as sunlight warmed the field, the little bird looked to the sky. It seemed so far, so impossible. But something deep inside him whispered, "Try." He leapt, flapped, fell, tried again, fell again. Perched nearby were two older birds watching in silence. One shook his head. "He won't make it. He's too weak." The other said nothing, just watched. Eventually, the little bird hopped toward them, timid, tired. "Please," he chirped, "can you help me fly? I just want to go home." The red bird smirked and said, "You? Fly? You can't even stand straight. A weak bird like you can never fly like us." The little bird looked down, embarrassed but not broken. The yellow bird said nothing. She rose silently from the branch and glided gracefully down, circling once before landing softly in front of the baby bird. The little bird watched, copied, failed. The red bird laughed and mocked the little bird again. The little bird stayed calm and smiled at the red bird. It started walking away. After a few minutes, the red bird searched for the little bird. "Where did he go?" The yellow bird smiled and said, "He didn't fall this time. He flew. You made fun of him, but he didn't hear you. He watched me and learned to fly." The red bird gave a quiet laugh and shook his head. "No," he said with a sly smile. "You were showing him what to do, but he was still looking to you for it. He was depending on you, and that's why he kept falling. But when I mocked him, when I challenged him, that made it personal. It lit a fire in him. He stopped trying for you, walked away from you, and started flying for himself. That's the power within. It's not in what we're told, it's in what we choose to become." The two older birds watched as the little one flew higher, clumsy still, but braver with every beat. He wasn't trying to be like them anymore. He was becoming himself, and somewhere deep inside, they both knew it hadn't been just teaching or teasing. It had been his own will that finally lifted him off the ground weeks later. The little bird built his own nest, and high on the tree, a bird who had once fallen now saw other small birds struggling to fly. The bluebird spreads its wings and lands softly in front of them and said, "I know it feels impossible right now. I was there too, falling more times than I could count. But falling taught me how to stand, and standing gave me the courage to try again. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be brave." Then the bluebird opens its wings and lifts into the air effortlessly, slow and graceful. He didn't tell them what to do. He simply showed them that they could. Because sometimes the best way to lead is to remember how it felt to begin. Final message. Sometimes life pushes you out of the nest, not to break you, but to teach you how to fly. You may feel alone, lost, weak, but the truth is the power to rise has always been within you. Moral of the story, growth begins the moment you stop waiting for someone to lift you and decide to lift yourself. No one else can fly for you, but every fall, every try brings you closer to your wings.